I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard the story of Tiger Woods and how he cheated on his wife. And that kind of brings up that same old question that girls have had forever. It's, why is it that guys cheat? So I kind of wanted to give my viewpoints on this video. I would say the first reason is that they have a completely different psychological makeup than we do. They're actually physically wired in a totally different way than we are. So they're actually a lot more sexual. They have testosterone, and you've probably seen this in science class, but they are very different, and so they think very different, and it's hard for us to understand that. How many times has a guy said to you, oh, that guy's just trying to get down your pants, that guy's just trying to sleep with you, he doesn't care about you? It's because guys know each other. They know how they think, and they really do think like that. It's hard for us to see that. It's hard for us to really deeply understand that because we don't think like that. But that's just how guys think. In the same way, like, we girls know what girls are about. And sometimes, like, we'll tell our guy, oh, she's being conniving, she's being a bitch, she's doing this. And guys don't see it, and they think that we're being jealous or something, and it's not like that. We can actually tell when a girl's being conniving and sneaky, and we know what women are all about. So in the same way, guys know what guys are all about, and it's kind of hard for us to really understand each other at a very deep level because we don't think like them, and they don't think like us. We're very different. One thing is, guys have a really hard time committing in the first place because they kind of like to shop around. They don't like to be stuck with one girl. And I guess I would compare it kind of to shopping. Imagine having to be stuck with shopping only at one place when you don't have to. So that's kind of how it is with guys for a while. For a while, they want to feel things out. They want to try new girls. They want to have sex with a lot of girls until they're ready to settle down. If they are, some guys never settle down. I guess, if you think about it, if you had to be stuck shopping at one store, even if it was the store that you really like, after a while, after a year or two, you would want to try out new stores, and you would want to try out something new, because the same store will have the same type of things over and over again. Even if it's changed up a little bit, it really is kind of the same thing over and over again. Guys have that fear, they're going to get stuck with one girl, and it's going to get boring, and it's going to not be exciting, and so they kind of have a hard time committing. Things can get very negative. There can be a lot of negative emotions and fighting and kids and all kinds of problems. So a lot of guys are afraid to commit to that. And even when they do, they still want to look around and shop around and try new girls. I'm not trying to excuse cheating. I'm just trying to explain why there's that temptation for guys to cheat a lot more than there is for girls. After they do find the girl that they really like and they want to commit themselves, then things can still go bad because relationships have their ups and downs, and sometimes sex can get really boring if you don't change it up a little bit. Other girls can come in the picture and they're different, they're exciting, they're fun. Sometimes things can get really boring in a relationship and can get really negative if there's a lot of arguing and there's a lot of negative emotions between the two. Also, if the sexual component is kind of missing or it's not healthy, then a lot of times guys will turn to someone else. Another reason guys will cheat is if there's a lot of disconnection, or if there's a big fight, and it can be something where they're trying to get back at you for a fight that you had. I think there's also a little tendency for guys to want to live on the edge. They want to do something wild and crazy and exciting just to feel like they're living a little. Because sometimes regular life can get really mundane and you're doing the same thing, going to work, same, always. And so flirting with danger a little bit, sometimes that becomes exciting, and that's another reason that a lot of guys will cheat. They just want to feel the thrill of something that is forbidden. Just like, for instance, with skydiving. It's exciting, it's kind of dangerous, and the last thing that crosses your mind is that the parachute won't work and you'll splat on the ground. So a lot of guys don't realize that they can get caught. They know that that possibility is there, but they don't think they will. And when they do get caught, it's like a shock to them. And I think there's also that corrupt tendency that we all have. If nobody will see us, what kind of things would we do? I think it's in all of us. And I think a lot of guys think, oh, I'm not going to get caught, I'm just going to do it. And, you know, probably a lot of times they don't get caught until that one time. But I think we all have that tendency. Imagine if there was like one thing you could do and nobody would ever know that you did it, you'd probably take the chance and do it, whatever it is, whether it's getting back at someone or whatever. We all have that corrupt tendency to do something if we think we're not going to get caught. And I think also like the Tiger Woods thing, it's a little bit different with celebrities too, because with them they have a lot of temptation. They travel a lot, their family's at home, and there's girls pushing themselves all over them all the time. And not just that, but like anywhere they go, they have VIP treatment. So they have VIP hosts for any type of hotel or anywhere where they get hooked up with whatever they want, whether it's alcohol or drugs or parties. And a lot of times they'll have parties at the hotel room and there's girls there, and you know, with alcohol and drugs and all that, it's like one thing leads to another, and then there you go, you cheat. And the thing is, it's like they're human too, so after a while you get attached to someone and the next thing you know you're having a full-blown affair. And I think the sad thing is the fact that a lot of guys do cheat has made us girls be not so trustworthy ourselves, because we don't trust them anymore, so we just feel like, well, he's cheating, so I'm going to cheat, and then the next thing you know, we're all cheaters, and it's too bad that that's what's going on. But so that is my video on why I think guys have the tendency and the temptation to cheat. If there's guys watching this, don't cheat, because you're not going to like it if she cheats on you. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Even if you don't realize it, if you cheated on her, the next time she gets an opportunity that she may want to take, I promise you she's going to take it, because she's going to be like, screw him. Even if you never find out about it, she's going to be like, screw him. He cheated on me, I'm going to cheat on her. So the best thing to do is just keep it clean. If you don't want to be there, if you want to be single, just be single. Don't cheat.